All right, so we left off at LA. So let's get into Minnesota. I had that Minnesota. No, not that one. I had that green Minnesota jersey at one point. I don't know what happened to it. Of course, I now have out there. I have this green Minnesota jersey. And hey, look at Minnesota and their Minnesota North Stars 91-93. I've had this argument with people on my channel before. There you go. In 1991, the Minnesota North Stars, they changed it. They changed the logo. That was before they moved to Dallas. I have both of those jerseys. Montreal. Not much to say about Montreal other than they've changed so little. Small cosmetic changes along the way, but they know what works. They go with what works. Of course, that one with the Globe was the year they won the Stanley Cup and declared themselves world champions, which is interesting. I don't need to look at Maroons or Wanderers. Let's go to Nashville. I have the white one here. I want that mustard one badly. You know what's funny? Everybody hates the mustard, right? Everybody hates that mustard yellow. I love the logo. I think the logo was sharp. I think the logo gets lost because it's such a hideous jersey overall. But if you take the jersey off that mustard, put it on that blue jersey, I think you get yourselves a winner. So yeah, that's 3 Nashville jerseys. All right. Jersey, I've got both home and away. I just don't have the green. Don't have the Christmas jerseys. Islanders, I am pretty well covered with Islanders. Of course, I want these badly. I don't have them. They're always expensive. I also like the orange one here, though my wife has informed me I don't. Actually, I do. Any other third that you see, I have that third. I have that third, which was their stadium jersey, and I have that third. So you'll see that they tried when going to Brooklyn, change it to a Brooklyn look. Rangers, not much has changed with the Rangers, really. I have, of course, got the blue version of that one. I have the blue of that one. The only thing I'm missing is the Liberty head. And between the two, I actually like the white one more. I know I may be in the minority there. I know people may like the blue one more, but I like the white one. There's the old Senators, the original Senators with their barber poles and all that. That was the last year that the Ottawa Senators were in the NHL until 1992-93. They kept the color scheme the same. Red and black are Ottawa colors. Of course, I recently got that Sens jersey, which I think is sharp, before they changed to that one. And I don't understand why the O isn't their home and away jersey. I really don't. All right. Philly. Yeah, I'm good on Philly. There's not really much else for me to buy with Philly. Pretty good on that one. Pittsburgh. The only Pittsburgh that I really desperately want is that one. That, of course, is the 68 through 70 Pittsburgh. Or as the younger kids call it, the Winter Classic Pittsburgh. I wouldn't mind that one either, just for the weird fact that the logo and the jersey don't match at all. They don't match at all. If you saw that just on eBay and you didn't know that was a real jersey, you'd be like, what a fake. They could at least try to make it realistic. Speaking of fake looking, yeah, the initial Quebec Nordiques jersey was not pretty. And then they changed right away to the prettier. And of course, I have both home and away in that one. St. Louis. I have a lot of St. Louis. I don't have that. I never understood that look. That one looked weird to me. It always looked weird to me that the Blues word mark is much bigger than the logo. I never understood that. I always thought that was really, really weird. And then here they realized their mistake with the stripes. So that third in the middle would become their main jersey not long after that. San Jose. I always like that design a little bit because it's different. They try to do something different. And that black jersey is just a thing of beauty. That's fantastic. And then, of course, they changed to the Manitoba Moose colors. And they brought in a really nice black third for that one that I don't have. And then they got rid of the Manitoba Moose colors, getting rid of the shoulder yoke. But yeah, they're still it's a really really nice jersey, and yeah, I still like it. I miss the black on the shoulders, but I'm weird that way. Tampa, I have pretty much everything I want with Tampa except this look here. These three jerseys right here. If I ever spot them anywhere, I would definitely pick them up. Toronto, of course, there's the Arenas, the St. Patrick's, and then the Maple Leafs. The one that I don't have, of course, is their current. I don't have that logo, but I have so many of the logo that preceded this one. I just can't justify spending money on it. I just can't. Vancouver, there's a third here that I don't have. That third I do not have. And that's pretty much it. I have pretty much everything else Vancouver related, just not that third. Washington, my favorite out of Washington was always the Eagle heads. And I have the blue one now. I don't have the white one. And of course, the blue one would get phased out, and then they went to that design. Jets, this is the original Jets, and yes, I want it. I also want the WHA version. I didn't like that logo as much as the one that preceded it. I always thought that was a nicer logo, but it's a minor quibble. And of course, I have both of those Winnipeg jerseys. So there you go. In terms of anything else that I might want to throw in there, the most American-looking jersey ever is, in fact, the New York Americans. It's sad that the team didn't last. Would have been interesting to see if the New York Americans had lasted right through the original 6. We would have called it the original 7. Nice Brooklyn jersey. And, yeah, anything else? Oh, the Quakers. Philadelphia Quakers, 1930-31. I actually saw that jersey in one of the magazines I have. And Pittsburgh Pirates. So, there you go, 1925 to 28. See, this NHLuniforms.com, it's actually pretty cool. Because it shows you all this stuff that predated what you know. Quebec Bulldogs and St. Louis Eagles. So, headed towards bankruptcy, the Ottawa Senators packed their bags and moved to St. Louis to become the Eagles. The move was done despite the NHL's concern over travel costs, with teams having to travel from one city to another by train at that time. Despite playing in front of good-sized crowds in St. Louis, the team struggled to an 11-31-6 record and folded at the end of the season. So there you go. That's where these guys ended up. Oh, I just have to look at California one last time. Just fantastic. I don't think there's anything else in here really to look at. I have the gray Golden Knights. I get asked every now and then about it. I guess there's some people who don't know I have it. And then there's all-star jerseys, which to me always look just weird. In terms of which ones do I want, well, this was a nice Dallas Stars version of it, and then they went with I don't know what that is to, well, this is it now. I don't know what we're doing. That one I can find relatively easily online. This one I don't mind. This one I thought was all right. And again, but it's just, it's the giant NHL logos on the front of most of these. Western and Eastern Conference, East and West. East and West. NHL. That's ugly. That I have to admit is ugly. And that one I saw for not too much money at a store in Chilliwack, but I just couldn't bring myself to buy it because it's kind of hideous. That one's not bad. That's, of course, the John Scott All-Star Game. And then this was the most recent one, which had 4 different jerseys, so you can buy 4 different colors. I don't own any All-Star jerseys, though. I get asked that every now and then. I don't own any. And part of it is because it's just a big NHL logo, and it doesn't really interest me. So anyways, there you go, guys. There's my my collection. My needs of from said collection. Jerseys I'm still looking at. Again, I'm going to do another video once my New Jersey Christmas has happened. I'll be talking to you guys about which jerseys I have, and I'll do another sort of a quick recap video on that. As quick as I can with as many as I have. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through.